Welcome back, guys. Today I got a box. We're gonna open this box up and we're gonna try something a little new today. I got a overhead view hopefully, and we'll see how it goes, and maybe I can make this audio match up and show y'all what's in this box. And it's gonna be something very surprising. You know, guys, I bought the big Aputure light. So let's roll them intros and then we'll open this box up. Alright guys, welcome back. Let's get to open this box. It's going to be a short video for you guys, but from what I understand, this is going to be the Aputure killer. This thing is way cheaper than the Aputure Softbox. It's got 2 levels of diffusion. We're going to see what we got here. So without further ado, let's see what we got. I think I turned that about backwards. So there we go. There's a good camera shot for you guys from above. And this thing looks, I like this case. Looks like it's got 2 different ways to open it. So obviously we got a zipper here across the front. Let's see what this zipper here does. Maybe it's a side access. Absolutely. So inside the package, as you can see from above, hopefully this works out, you got 2 different layers of diffusion, one inner and one outer. The inner is way bigger than the Aputure's. We'll just see how it looks in just a second. But we're going to put this thing together and see. Oh yeah, and the grid, which is, I'm not going to put the grid in it right now. We're just going to pull this thing out and see. You know, the Aputure's got that really nice, real fast locking system on it. So let's get this bag out of the way here. And supposedly, so does this. So we're going to stand up. We'll go to the overhead view here, and you guys can see. Hopefully it ain't too much, but it's got the same. It's not exactly the same, but it does have that fast locking system with these pins. You just pull it up, and in place it locks. We can pull these little things back out of the way, just like the Aputure. That way you can reach in here and do what you got to do. This is pretty heavy material, so we'll lock this thing in place real quick. See how fast it is. Now this is my first time opening. This. So you guys are getting to see this for the first time with me. This thing's pretty cool. And it get a little tight toward the end, obviously, because you're pulling in more to lock. But there we go. The Bowen's mount turns pretty good. It's locked in, I guess, by the screw here beside it. And you can adjust it to set the way you want it to. Then obviously, just like the Aputure, you got the little cover-ups to keep the light inside and all that. Now, the easy thing about this is it breaks down just like this, push button down. So, but we're not going to break it down because once we're done with this, we're going to start using it. But I wanted to get this video out there because I just got this dude in. We'll flip her over from the front view. See how big this thing really is. And we'll, oh yeah. So the Aputure, the inner piece Velcros in. And I've had a lot of people say they've had issues with that. Now, the one thing I do know different from this and the Aputure. The Aputure has a gel holder inside of it that you could put here on top of the speed ring in the center, right here. Woo, and you could color this with a gel. I'm not so worried about the gel, but I'm sure there's still a way you could gel this light. The nice thing is on this one, you got these little elastic straps all the way around the inside. This is for your inner diffusion, whereas the Aputure just Velcros in. I've heard people tearing that Velcro. So this one looks a little more robust made. We're going to see how it turns out. This is your first layer of diffusion. And I do not know if there's a right way or wrong way, but we're just going to put her in here. A little big. This is the bigger one. So, and this is by, since I haven't said the name yet, and you can see it on screen there, this is by NiceFoto. This thing is supposed to be way better. No, I could, it's not supposed to be way better. It's a softbox. It softens the light when it hits you. So this is supposed to be way more valuable, less expensive, for pretty much the same effect. So if you guys don't want to spend that $200+ because I've seen that Aputure, it's called the Aputure Softbox, or Aputure Dome Soft 2, the one that's got the speed thing on it where you can lock them into place really, really fast. If you don't want to spend, you know, that $200+, this one's like 100 and whatever it says down at the bottom screen. It's cheap. Cheaper, not cheap made. Make that out, you know, for sure. Cheaper, not cheap made. This thing's really, the Velcro I'm looking at on here is really thick, so that tells me right there it's not going to rip off. I've heard some stories of that too. I'm not saying Aputure, but I do know the Aputure internal diffuser, and this one's way bigger. The Aputure internal diffuser is does have some issues with it. Well, people are tearing the Velcro and they're having to fix it and this, that, and the other. So let's see what this is. Your outer diffuser. Now the Aputure does come with two thicknesses of, one is a 1-stop, one's a 2-stop. This is a 1-stop. It does not come with a 2-stop. But with that being said, you could turn your light down. Most of you guys are putting these on lights that have settings where you can adjust them, brightness and stuff of that nature. So if you don't, I don't think you need the 2 stops of light. Now I may be totally wrong, but I really don't believe that you're gonna need 2 stops of light to for your softbox. You can always just turn your light down. Now I'm paying attention to this, I'm not looking at the camera, I'm sorry. Turn your light down to the brightness you need it. If you need an extra stop, just back your light off a stop. One, most people are going to want the most they can get out of their light anyway, so 1 stop of diffusion is about the normal. So let's see, I've never put one of these together, so we're learning. Make this front pretty tight. I don't have my light over here with me. I now have one set up above the camera above me. Like I said, I'm trying something new for you guys. Get you guys a little better shot here and there of what I'm doing and messing with. I think, oh yeah, I know what I did. I'm putting it in, I need to put it on the inside of this because this goes on the outside. And this is like a really, let me show you guys. This wide band right here is really wide. This is all Velcro. So I'm actually lining it on the outside when I should be lining it on the inside edge of it. So I got to redo it real fast. And I'm snatching on it pretty good because this thing better hold up, right? You know, you spend this kind of money on lighting equipment, you want it to hold up. So I'm gonna try to fight this thing in here real quick, and we'll do a little speed ramp to this or something of that nature. And once I get it done, we'll come back. Done. So I'm sure there's some professionals out there who say, hey, you done it wrong, this, that, and the other. But yes, this thing, I like it. This is the larger one. There's several different sizes. I think there's 3 different sizes, guys. So we'll be using this from now on. It's a short video. I want to let you know there is a cheaper way, less expensive way to do your soft boxes and not have to pay that outrageous price tag for that big Aputure name on the side. So instead of the Aputure Light Dome, which is what I've been trying to say the whole time, the Light Dome 2, instead of that, guys, check out the NiceFoto. I mean, I think if you don't need to gel your light for color, I think this is the way to go. So guys, thank y'all. I just wanted to get this little video made where I can start using it and start doing some talking head videos about some tech, and this, that, and the other, like a little tech news. And this is what I need. So thank you guys. See y'all in the next one. Like, share, and subscribe, and leave comments below. Thank y'all.